Ken Powers retain the Mob Fight American Television Championship. Ray Kalitri retain the World Middleweight Championship.
Oh, don't you just love special announcements?
Gotta love them. Is Samira finally gonna take a bump? Is that what the special announcement is? Because I'll stick around for that.
I'll pay for that. And here comes the Long Island landmine, Joe Ocasio, who's making his debut here in Titan tonight. A requested opponent by Anthony Gangone. Of course, devastation and destruction here tonight in Bayville. An appreciation of Anthony Gangone, so he was able to pick his own opponent. And what an opponent, as in the history of these two men.
Gotta love it. Go ahead, say it. Say it.
Anthony Gangone has never been able to defeat Joe Ocasio.
Listen, I've been doing commentary up and down the territory for at least the last 6 to 7, close to 8 years now, and I have seen many of the battles between Joe Ocasio and Anthony Gangone, and as you said, every single time Anthony Gangone has come out on the losing end of it. And what a end of a night it would be if on Anthony Gangone Appreciation Night at Devastation and Destruction, he once again comes out on the short end of the stick against Joe Ocasio and loses his Titan Heavyweight Championship to an opponent he chose.
Well, Joe Ocasio looking in tremendous shape tonight. Anthony Gangone, despite beating the reigning and defending champion, is definitely going to have his work cut out for him. And here he comes, the man of the hour, Dr. Sleep himself.
The man who was in the first match in the history of this company. He is only the third ever Titan World Champion. And we do well, I can only speak for a good majority of us, but we do appreciate everything he's done here in Titan Championship Wrestling. He is both the Titan and Funhouse champion.
A fighting champion he has been.
And again, he had, well, we'll let Samira tell the story first.
Introducing first, the challenger to my right, from East Meadow, Long Island, New York, weighing in at 217 pounds, he is the landmine, Joe Ocasio. Welcome to the explosion. And into the corner to my left, we are appreciating and honoring him here tonight. From New York City, weighing in at 175 pounds, he is your current TCW and Funhouse Heavyweight Champion, Dr. Sleep, Anthony Gangone.
The fans here tonight in Bayville firmly behind our reigning champion, Anthony Gangone.
But this is a testament to the type of competitor and person Anthony Gangone is. And Pete, you'll probably disagree with me, but on a night where he could have picked anybody to have a title defense against, he picked an opponent that he has never beaten in his career, despite several attempts in the past.
And again, a questionable choice by Anthony Gangone here tonight, as you said. And as I stated earlier, I have been on the call for many of their matches over the years, and every single time I've seen Ocasio end up on the winning end of the 1, 2, 3. And you are 100% right. Why Gangone would pick Ocasio, I will never understand.
Well, one could say he's trying to test himself, but that just goes to the fighting spirit that Anthony Gangone has. He's a fighting champion.
Perhaps trying to resolve some unfinished business as well. So we see a break there.
Oh, what a slap from Gangone. Oh, and look at Ocasio manhandle Gangone.
Ocasio raining blows down on Anthony Gangone, but
Look like a standing crossface. This one fast and furious as Ocasio hammering away now on Gangone.
Ocasio in the best shape of his life.
Going up and over. Beautiful head scissors takedown. Sweeps the legs out from behind, out from under Joe Ocasio. And a big drop kick sends Ocasio to the outside.
And now looking for a top rope plancha. But he got caught on the back of Ocasio. Oh, wait, and Ocasio almost ate ring post. He stopped himself. Backhand elbow for Gangone, but Gangone fired back with a boot, and they're fighting in the aisleway.
Gangone tried to skin the cat, and it did not work as Ocasio put the brakes on. And the back and forth. Again, this is what you're going to get out of two men who know each other oh so well.
They know each other oh so well, but Gangone doesn't have any wins in the win column and his lifetime record against Ocasio.
Ocasio sending Gangone face first into that apron and a big blow to the face.
And you got to wonder how Titan management is going to react if the trend continues, right? If Joe Ocasio once again defeats Anthony Gangone here tonight at Devastation and Destruction, a night of honoring Anthony Gangone, and Joe Ocasio becomes the brand new Titan and Funhouse champions.
That is a real possibility.
We've already seen one title change hands tonight. We may see a second.
And
Action back in the ring now. Ocasio going for the cover.
Ocasio very aggressive to start this matchup. There's no love lost between these two.
You know, one of the things, and I've known Joe Ocasio for a very, very long time, always been a very powerful guy. But over the last couple of years, he has taken a lot of the constructive criticism that people have given him. He's worked on some more compound movements, being able to strengthen other parts of his body that had usually led to injuries from time to time. He's also become more of a mat technician as well. He can throw some Greco-Roman in there. He's not just power, and he's not as injury prone as he used to be. He's really worked on fixing those holes in his game.
And we see Ocasio targeting that midsection of Anthony Gangone cover, but again, only enough for a 2 count.
And not to sell Anthony Gangone short, I honestly believe that Anthony Gangone in his time in Titan has seen a career renaissance. He has really become so much better as champion during his time here at Titan. I've known Anthony Gangone for so many years, and Anthony Gangone was one of the most underrated wrestlers in this state and in the Northeast. But there was always a gear that seemed to be a little not always firing on Gangone. He sometimes was complacent in some of his matches. But ever since he's come to Titan, it's been a brand new Anthony Gangone.
Big super kick there from Joe Ocasio. And we hear the boos raining down from the Titan faithful. What could Ocasio be looking for here?
Might be going for a delayed vertical suplex. Gangone fights out.
Big backdrop suplex there from Anthony Gangone.
And we spoke about this in the PJ Savage match. One of the things that Gangone has always had in his arsenal is that sneaky cardio.
Yep.
That sneaky cardio. This man can go an hour and not be sucking wind.
Nope.
And you got to wonder, the longer this match goes, if Ocasio's going to be able to hold up.
Hang on a second. Looks like Ocasio might be looking for a superplex.
Listen, the combined height of both of these men, he might put Gangone through the roof.
Gangone looking to fight out of it.
And he does, looking for a power bomb. Gangone now catches him with the power bomb.
Big power bomb, but Gangone looking dazed, unable to capitalize.
And this crowd in Bayville, this capacity crowd, firmly behind Anthony Gangone here. And with a chop and another one, but they don't look to be phasing Ocasio. Huge neck breaker. Swing and a miss by Ocasio. And another. Flying clothesline by Gangone, going for the cover. 1, 2, only a 2 count.
It's going to be a lot harder than that for Gangone to get his first win against Ocasio.
If he can get it.
Ocasio, Death Valley driver position, but Gangone reverses it into a crucifix pin.
Only for a 2.
Gangone looked like he was going for that running knee before he got caught.
Oh, and a sunset flip.
For a 2 count, but Gangone directly into the submission.
Single leg Boston Crab.
And you gotta love that. Had the pin attempt, and right after the kick out by Ocasio, he transitioned right into it. No wasted movement.
And you notice that knee pad has slid down on the leg of Ocasio, leaving that knee very vulnerable.
Yes, indeed, the kneecap is exposed, but Ocasio able to fight out. Kick right to the mouth. Gangone with a signature maneuver, and only a 2 count. Only a 2 count in that exchange.
We have to imagine that at this point in the contest, the frustration has to be setting in for Anthony Gangone. These two men know each other very well. What is it going to take for Gangone to vanquish his longtime rival once and for all?
Gangone defended his title against PJ Savage. Defended his title in a triple threat match against Moran and the Ultimo Dragon.
Exploder suplex into the corner.
Oh no.
And look at the way he bounced off there.
Gutbuster by Ocasio.
This could be it.
And only a 2 count.
That was a very close 2 count.
Huge near fall.
Ocasio so close to becoming new champion.
Now it's Ocasio's turn to feel frustrated.
And it's visible.
We see that desperation and disrespect from Ocasio as he pulls Gangone up by his hair.
And now a crossface.
Went for that flying shoulder tackle, and Gangone countering.
And it's cinched in.
Middle of the ring, Ocasio is a long way from those ropes.
And Ocasio finally starting to trying to break it up.
Triangle choke now. Gangone trying to put Ocasio to sleep.
And he got the arm, but Ocasio, the power, the raw power of Ocasio.
But look, Gangone is still hanging on.
Into a buckle bomb.
Lifted him straight up.
There's that running knee, the patented running knee of Ocasio.
We could have a new champion.
But only a 2.
But talk about the raw power out of Joe Ocasio. He deadlifted Gangone for a power bomb and then deadlifted him again to drive him into the buckle with a buckle bomb.
But Gangone still managed to maintain that submission even after being power bombed. They took a power bomb into the buckle to finally get him to break that hold.
The heart of Anthony Gangone is unquestionable, gentlemen. Ocasio now in the corner with Gangone. Irish whip.
Oh, it looked like he was going for the firing pin. That running headbutt.
Huge German suplex by Gangone. And there's the knee. And a near fall.
Kick out at 2.99.
And again, you saw Gangone do what he does best, capitalize on a mistake. Ocasio went for that firing pin, that running headbutt in the corner. Gangone was able to avoid, but it just wasn't enough.
Gangone looking to pull out another trick out of his sleeves. But Ocasio looking to maintain control. And a suplex that brings both men over the top rope and to the outside.
It looked like Gangone tried to reverse that suplex and both men tumbling over the top to the outside.
Both men are down. Referee has no choice but to start the count. As the crowd here in Bayville trying to will these competitors back to their feet. Signs of life coming from Gangone and Ocasio.
As they're exchanging blows on the outside. Gangone with an aerial maneuver. Both men are out on the outside.
And it's going to be Gangone back to his feet first. Sends Ocasio back into the ring. Gangone looking to ascend to the high rent district.
Went for a splash and missed.
Listen, Gangone could go up top, but that's not a place that he usually goes.
Firing pin connects!
But it knocked Gangone out of the ring.
But look at the intensity. He knocked Gangone so hard he flew out of the ring, Alphonse, with that firing pin headbutt. If he rolls Gangone in the ring, he might get a 10 count.
But Gangone is dead weight at this point.
But if anybody can handle dead weight, it's the powerful Joe Ocasio.
That is true.
You have to consider, too, though, that...
Right, a sleeper. And right into the ring post went Anthony Gangone.
Gangone running on pure instinct there. I think he knew it would have been over.
Ocasio
Went for another one.
and caught himself into a DDT.
And another DDT!
In stereo.
Went for that firing pin a second time. And as you gentlemen pointed out, double DDTs.
Joe Ocasio, he might be on Dream Street.
Dr. Sleep looking to write Joe Ocasio a prescription.
With knees to the stomach to boot.
Looking to write a prescription for a nice sedative here tonight in Bayville. And now adding those knee strikes to the submission as well.
Ocasio's not moving.
Referee checking here. We've already seen one referee stoppage via submission today.
And that's it!
Anthony Gangone retains and gets a win over the one man who many said he could never beat.
Finally, after years, Anthony Gangone is able to defeat the one man who has eluded him. And to do it on a stage like this, the promotion for which he holds heavyweight gold, here at the event in his honor. That, even you must agree, Pete, is a champion that we can be proud of.
And how apropos that he accomplishes that feat on a night when we appreciate Anthony Gangone. Monster Mac has come out here
Oh wait, Joe Ocasio.
with an embrace, and the locker room has come out
Nice show of sportsmanship there between these two brothers in arms. And the Titan locker room emptying to show respect to our heavyweight champion.
And look,
Oh, look, they're gonna.
they've got Anthony Gangone on their shoulders.
You gotta watch that low ceiling. Well, what a fitting end to what has been a great night of action here tonight in Bayville.
TCW owner Billy Fetsky, he's in the ring. Chants of Gangone echoing throughout the Bayville Elks Lodge. They're calling for a speech.
Let's see what the champion has to say.
Just for a second, non-title. You know, when they first mentioned this show to me, they said, we're going to do it in honor of you. I said, I'm not dead yet. I'm not retiring. That would make too many people happy. So, what's this all about? Thank you, I love you too. And I was in the first match here at Titan, me and Jay George. And now, through hard work, and it was hard work, I am the top guy here.
Oh, that's one of our greatest fans. That's Kyle Evans.
This one here, he calls himself my biggest fan, Kyle. But I want to let you know that I'm your biggest fan. You fight every day. Your family loves you and I love you. Thank you for coming out to the show. Thank you for supporting everyone here, not just me. Thank you.
Kyle and his dad Wes, two of the greatest supporters Titan has.
This is Wes, this is his dad, awesome guy. Wife right there, awesome family. This is for everyone to come out to all the shows. They drive hours to come see us. They deserve your hand applause too.
That they do.
This will be a moment that the Evans family will never forget.
You know, wrestling, it's a lot of fun. It's painful, black eye, broken fingers, all that. Yeah, I do have a pretty face, thank you. But, just like everyone else here, sometimes it gets a little hard. So hard that you don't know who to turn to, you know? And at maybe one of the hardest times in my life, besides my friends like TJ, Astro, plenty of other people, I want to bring this up. Steve Mack, at maybe my lowest point in my career. Where are you, Steve? There you are. How could I miss you? Maybe the hardest time in my career, yourself and Jimmy Rave, you guys, as veterans, when a lot of the time veterans were doing, they didn't really want to see me. You guys still took the time to listen to me, and I never forgot that. You and Jimmy. I wish Jimmy was here right now. There were days where I wished that I could text him and just tell him, You know, the first time I was lucky enough to do anything with AEW, I was talking to Jimmy. I was asking him for his advice. And he gave me some great advice. Unfortunately, the week that my match was supposed to air, he died. But I know with his advice and everything that he's given me, what you've given me, Steve, so many others that I'm probably going to forget. I know that I'm going to keep growing in this business, keep doing better, and keep showing you all that I can do this, and if I can do it, anybody can do it. Billy, this is the last thing I promise, all right? Billy, Charlie, Anthony, you guys, you believed in me. You believed in my talent. Even during the pandemic, these guys were still running shows, making us all, most of us at least, some of you are new, still wrestle. And this, and tonight, this show is a huge deal for me, so thank you so much.
A lot of emotion.
This guy, he's misunderstood, he's a loudmouth, but he's one of my best friends, and he is actually a good person. He probably doesn't want me to tell you that, but he actually is a really great person. Thank you all, thank you. Hold on, one more. I know, I'm sorry. One more, I promise. PJ, get in here.
Lots of love going around from Anthony Gangone tonight.
Thank you guys for staying. PJ, hell of a match today, man. I beat a lot of people to retain these titles. The next show will be 1 year that I'm champion, by the way. One of the best competitions that I had for these was PJ Savage right here. Great contest, almost beat me, almost. I know you don't like it, but I put your ass to sleep.
That was one hell of a match.
What? Rematch? What? You know, since I've beaten you and I've beaten so many, I'm kind of wondering to myself, if you guys could indulge me for a second. You know, I'm the champion. If you were the champion, I'm sure you would main event all the shows, right? So as the champion, I'm trying to understand, why would you main event shows that I'm the champion on?
Wait, what?
Could he possibly be referring to last month?
Yeah, PJ and Homicide wrestled in the main event.
We understand each other. You know, we're both from New York.
Wait, Anthony Gangone just attacked PJ Savage. What is that about? He's got a chair.
Gangone's got a point.
What do you mean got a point?
He's the champ. He should always be the main event. He should always be the focus.
And Anthony Gangone attacking PJ Savage with that steel chair and another one.
He's finally seen the light. He's understood how Titan manipulates, how Titan management has been manipulating people.
Oh, not like
around.
this. Oh, the chair shot to the head.
Ultimo Dragon versus Johnny Moran versus Gangone should have been the main event. Why wasn't it? Why wasn't Homicide and PJ?
On tonight of all nights, the night when this company would honor Anthony Gangone, he's going to turn his back on this company that has done so much for him.
Well, to answer your questions, Pete, you got to ask Billy and Charlie that.
Exactly.
Or SP Anderson.
The champion. He is the champion. The champion of the company.
You were so anti-Anthony Gangone.
No, we need to get
for
some
the longest.
officials in here.
Well, Monster Mac and Billy are in there.
This is completely uncalled for.
SP Anderson's out here.
I should be main event, not him. You were main event.
He's referencing a month ago. It's got to be.
I applaud Anthony Gangone finally understanding the manipulative nature, the narcissistic nature.
How could you be praising Gangone? You've been anti-Gangone for the longest.
Listen, at the end of the day, Gangone was on the wrong side of history. Gangone was aligned with management, but guess what? As always, Titan Wrestling management is enamored by shiny things, and they've seen PJ Savage, and they gotten enamored with PJ Savage, and they forgot about the man who holds the title, the man who carries the company, Anthony Gangone.
Gentlemen.
Gangone should have been the main event at Rise of the Titans, not PJ
Gentlemen,
Savage.
PJ Savage is hurt. He just took a steel chair shot directly to the skull from Anthony Gangone. And we saw Billy Fetsky threw up the X symbol.
Shocking turn of events here.
Thank you guys for coming out. Another night of Titan Championship Wrestling.
Listen, this is the second time Titan has done this.
Gangone's a scumbag, I guess. But July 22nd, we gotta plug the show, bro. Run it down. I can't even talk. Titan Championship Wrestling. I don't even know. Bro, this is unreal.
We're all shocked.
Wrestling will be at the Ocean County Fair on July 15th. July 15th at the Ocean County Fair. The show is free with admission to the fair. On July 22nd, Titan Championship Wrestling presents American Spirit at the Manchester Little League in Manchester, New Jersey. That's an event you do not want to miss. That is a huge marquee event here for Titan Championship Wrestling. Goddesses of War, July 8th. Bringing in 6 matches of incredible women matches. I'm so messed up. Out of Lakewood, New Jersey.
The 22nd, are you gonna get answers from Gangone?
I am going to get answers from Gangone.
You guys gonna be there on the 22nd? Yeah!
July 22nd is my birthday.
I'm going to tell you
And
right
there is
now.
nothing more that I would like after what we just saw than for Anthony Gangone to answer.
Listen, I'll break it down for you, Alex. It's real simple. Titan Championship Management has done this before. They did it to Johnny Moran. They turned their back on Johnny Moran and saw the next shiny thing. And now they turned their back on Anthony Gangone. The two men that have carried the company, Moran and Gangone, all of a sudden they saw PJ Savage and they turned their back on Gangone. They turned their attention to PJ Savage. And PJ Savage was the new shiny toy. And they'll continue to do it and continue to do it. But Gangone finally saw the light. Gangone finally understood that he needed to stand on his own. He made a point in that ring. There is no reason why when Ultimo Dragon came to Rise of the Titans that him, Anthony Gangone, and Moran were not the main event.
Well, we'll get our answers at the Manchester Little League for American Spirit on July 22nd. For Samira, for Alex Aceta, for Pete Rosado, I am Alphonse Stevens, and we'll see you July 22nd for TCW American Spirit.